We have Lindsay Gregg, and we are talking about Mother's Day.
Yep.
Look at that beautiful bouquet.
You know, isn't it adorable?
How easy that is.
It really is.
Is it harder to put it together like that and make it look good, or is it harder to make the cupcakes?
It's harder to put the cupcakes in than actually piping, trust me. Especially because different cupcakes bake different sizes. Chocolate sometimes is smaller than a vanilla, so you can fit more per depending on the flavor. But yeah, it's really easy and it's really fun to give.
And it's so colorful. It's beautiful. Tell us some of the ingredients that we're going to have to get together.
Well, what you're going to need is some sort of
pot.
Dollar Tree, easy, and one of these. Because this is what you stick.
Craft store.
Yes, or the dollar store.
Oh, they have two?
They do, depending on, every Dollar Tree sells the different things, but this is what you're going to want, and you're also going to want some skewers. These I found at Premier Gourmet. Shout out to the people there, and they're really easy. You don't have to cut, because sometimes when you cut longer skewers, it might
slivers in your mouth.
Yeah, it's not really clean.
Okay.
So then, and then some sprinkles, and also some Ziploc bags, because that's how you're actually going to be piping it on.
Oh, if you don't have one of the fancy pastry bags.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so pretty much any color that you want to do.
Anything, yeah.
What about the cake? Is this from Cake Mix?
Yep.
Frosting?
Yep, frosting you can make from scratch. At my blog, Lola Pearl Bake Shop, we have a great buttercream recipe, or you can use a couple cans of already made frosting.
All right, terrific. We're going to get started on this when we come back.
Welcome back. We're in the kitchen with Lindsay Gregg. We're making a beautiful thing for Mom, a homemade thing, edible, our cupcake bouquet.
Cupcake bouquet. It's just the most beautiful, yummy thing you can give Mom this Mother's Day. Yes.
And you know, Dad and kids can get together and make it in the kitchen, give it to Mom, give her a smile.
Absolutely. So the first step, what you're going to want to do is prepare your little pot here.
Okay.
And it is, as I said before, it's probably the most difficult thing.
Yeah, the most challenging part, okay.
Because what you want to do is I already have one made just to save us the time.
Okay.
So your goal is going to want to be that.
Okay.
That
so
way,
you kind of want the cupcake tilted outward.
And that way they stick together, they don't really move.
Okay.
And it's a lot easier to practice, obviously, before you frost.
Okay.
That's important to remember.
Okay, so that's a good point to remember.
So what we're going to do next is prepare our pastry bags.
Okay.
Right, we're using just regular sandwich bags.
Okay.
And what you want to do is you want to get it open and turn it inside out like a sock puppet.
Okay.
So that way you can flip it around once you put it full of frosting.
Okay.
So if you want to hold yours together, I'll put some of this in. You just want to grab it and grab this batch. Perfect.
Cool.
Now that will be enough because you don't want it to overflow and you don't want it to,
okay.
Let's see here, and I'll do the same with my yellow. And this is a really great, easy technique to do if you don't really want to go out to the craft store and get pastry bags, you don't own pastry bags.
Right, everyone has some sandwich bags at home.
So then you get it all together and you want to work your way down, and then this is the most, I think, the coolest part of this whole thing. Is you want to take scissors and just kind of cut. What you're doing is you're going to create a leaf-like tip.
Okay.
And what you do is you cut a little triangle. See what I did right there?
Yeah, so you did a little diamond right there.
Yeah.
In the bag.
And that way, it makes it it really makes out like a petal like that, like the sunflowers, and it's just really, really fun.
Okay, so coming up next, we're going to start decorating. You're going to show me how to do the pretty flower-like design with the icing. Coming up next, so in the kitchen, we're going to make our flower bouquet. Such a good idea for Mom. I'm here with Lindsay, lolapearlbakeshop.com.
Yep.
And you can also follow her on Twitter. What's your Twitter handle?
At Lola Pearl Bakes.
Okay, that sounds good. So we're going to start decorating our cupcakes now.
So what you want to do, you want to take one cupcake in one hand, and if you're right or left-handed, take it, and see how you want to go where the opening is towards the cupcake.
Okay.
But put the seam the opposite way, so that way you'll
that?
Yep. And so just press and pull. That's it.
I've never decorated a cupcake.
That's perfect.
Okay.
So you just want to keep doing that.
Okay.
And then press and pull. Yep, that's perfect.
Okay. So this is fun.
Yeah.
This is something kids can do, like we were saying. And while we're decorating, the flowers here, the real flowers, not the flower bouquet, tell me about those.
They're from Flowers by Johnny on Delaware Road in Kenmore. And they're really, really great florists. We got the relationship from my friend Lynette. And Flowers by Johnny, they just have such beautiful bouquets, and this is such a beautiful spring.
And they're doing an event with ovarian cancer coming up?
Well, with KCU there, we do an ovarian cancer benefit called the teal carpet affair.
Okay.
Great. Now what you're going to want to do is just work your way in now.
Okay.
And they donated hydrangeas for our centerpieces, and it was
wonderful.
really pretty beautiful. So what you want to do once you're done, just sprinkle some sprinkles right in the middle, and
just
you've
make
got
them
a
pretty.
beautiful little thing. So I'll just bust them out so we can start decorating our, actually putting them on
What do
the
I want to
thing,
use?
on the pot.
And the edible grass, or the grass in the bouquet is edible grass that you found.
It is. I bought a bunch from Target during Easter, and I had an extra bag, and I thought I thought it would be great for this. You can also use tissue paper.
Okay. Oh yeah, anything like that.
You have. So here I go. I'm going to start putting one in.
Okay.
And it might help you if if you chill the cupcakes a little bit.
Okay.
So that way, oh, look at how cute this looks.
I think I have a future maybe in cake decorating if I want to pursue that.
So yeah, so as I was saying, if you want to put it in the refrigerator, it'll chill the frosting. That way you won't get a big frosting mess on your hands.
Okay.
I really like what you did there with those big balls.
And then also you have some other cupcakes here today. You have
pink lemonade.
Yummy.
I'm the cupcake director at Florals also, and this is one of our most popular new flavors, pink lemonade.
Okay.
It's lemon cake with raspberry and lemon cupcake or frosting swirl.
Ooh, yummy.
And we also have our favorite tiramisu cupcake.
So you can go into Florals and get those?
You sure can. So yeah, this is fun, and you can maybe even change it up and do one petal pink, one petal yellow.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
See how that looks. But I love doing cupcakes with pastry bags or with Ziploc bags.
With Ziploc bags?
Yeah.
And it seems like a good trick for the skewers in there is to do kind of 2 in the middle and then 4 around that.
Absolutely. You definitely don't want to stick the cupcake into the skewer.
Because it'll fall through?
Because it'll fall through, and you might have a mess on your hands there. But yeah, so this is really fun, and maybe if you're giving them to somebody at an office, maybe transport them in an actual container and then assemble
them there.
Because I don't really trust this for travel purposes.
This is cute.
But look how adorable that is.
I know, that's wonderful. Thank you so much.
Taking Amelia down with her beautiful cupcake. Not really. We have Lindsay Gregg, and we're making cupcakes. They're beautiful gifts for Mother's Day that kids can do and are a lot of fun too. So this one, you take the cupcakes that you have and you layer it with frosting, kind of like the glue.
Just exactly.
Okay, and then you take these cute little kind of variegated color marshmallows.
Yep, these are fruit flavored marshmallows, and then you just dip it, the wet side down, and then you start the same technique that we did with those. You work your way out.
Yeah, they do stick.
Yeah, you want to grab it from the dry end.
And then you should just cut them with a scissors.
Yeah. It's best when you cut them on the angle, so that way they have a really cute petal-like. People might be familiar with this technique with Easter, Easter bunnies. I use this for Easter bunny cupcakes, make little ears. But you could do it with any color any color sprinkles or standing sugar like this. It's really fun, and it might be a little bit of a less messy way to make a flower bouquet for...
And you know half of these are going to go in the kid's mouth anyway, right?
I know, especially these. These are so cute. Then when you're done, you can just...
Sprinkle a few sprinkles in. These are big sprinkles.
They are.
Look at that. Amelia, you got nothing to worry about. All right, come on in. All right, Lindsay, thank you so much. Great ideas.
Me, guys.
Just all you need is pretty much a cake mix, frosting,
some marshmallows, and some pastry
and
bags.
a little creativity.
Yeah, exactly.
And a lot of fun, ambition. Thanks so much for joining us today, and happy Mother's Day to you.